This is John Fred Grutas, and right now it is exactly 12:56 a.m. I haven't slept yet. I just finished working on my project that is very, very late. It is a presentation because I also just came back from a celebration. We got together at the mall, me and my classmates, to celebrate. We worked so hard, and now we reap its fruit, and it is very worth it. But the grind, no, the grind, it is a salty word. It is not the most appropriate one. I mean, the purpose, right? Never forget your purpose, because at the end of the day, no one has your back. You are the only motherfucker that has your back. I've lost a lot of people since I was a child. I wasn't taking care of my mom and dad. They were always far away. Whenever I get even near to them, they would chase me away. Same with the caretakers that were taking care of me. They would beat the shit out of me if I don't immediately know how to do something, even though I don't even know how to do that, since I'm literally a child. I think that was maybe 6 years old, 5 or 6 years old. But I was beaten also by my dad before trying to write, since my ability to write, that is my first time writing. Even at speaking, memorizing the letters, numbers, he would my lips, because I haven't memorized immediately. I haven't become immediately good at something that I'm new, and that is for everything. If I draw, I need to be immediately good at it, even though it is the first time I am doing it. So, and asking for help is not an option here. You are ashamed for asking for help. You are ashamed for being a child. You are ashamed for wanting to have your needs as a child fulfilled. So, what have I developed? I have developed a extreme sense of ego. I have developed to be very extremely independent. Asking for help isn't an option. That is why I try to become everything that I want. People leave me, so if I do not know how to do something that I need, instead of asking someone who knows how to do it, I just search the social media. I just search on YouTube. I just experiment. I just fail, and that is what I do. I think that is why people view me as perfect, because I do not ask for help and I know a lot of things that they don't know. It is simply because I cannot ask anyone for help. I've developed things on how to learn. I've developed things on how to navigate, on how to learn. I've got no one to ask for help. Only social media, only the internet. So that became my father, I think. The internet. And I owe a lot to the internet. And I also have realized that I tend to forget all my problems. I tend to cope using entertainment, games, jokes, making fun of people before, because what feels good makes me forget what is happening to me at home. So, right now, I am not perfect. I suck at things. It's just that if I want to survive, I have to ignore my own feelings, my own emotions, and do the things that I have to do in order to fulfill my needs. And right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm not trying to rely on my father and on my mother for food, for money. For food, yes, they still provide. But for money, I barely ask for them. I do not have an allowance. And when I was a child, the only times when they would need me is when they think that I am drifting away from them. When they think that I'm not at them anymore, at their care anymore. So I have to sacrifice a lot of things. I had to sacrifice a lot of things. I had to sacrifice needing something. That is why I am very full right now. It is very hard to contain all this knowledge that I have attained. I need someone to share this to, but I also think that that is very selfish, simply because when you share thoughts to someone, when you vent your problems to someone, you share also the burden, and not everyone is conscious enough to handle my concerns. Not everyone is aware of the things that I am aware of, and it is very heavy even for myself. And if I share to them, I also share the burden, and I do not want that to happen because I know how hard it is to carry these things. So lead me, Lord, help me. I always ask for your guidance. And I know that you have been fulfilling everything that I have asked. I'm very grateful for it. I notice it every single move that you, every single thing in which you guide me into. Thank you very much. I couldn't have done the things that I could have done without you. Even as a child, I was very close to you, Lord. I was praying when I know that I will be beaten when my dad gets home. I was crying when I made sins. I steal because they wouldn't give me. So I learned that every there's no such thing as free. So you have to exchange something, and for them, providing me something means that they can disrespect me. For them, giving me something that I want, no, giving me something that I need means that they can slap the shit out of me, neglect me, ignore me, disrespect me, never give me attention. That is why I think I have developed an attitude for attention seeking, and growing up I have read Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, and it is said there that you can make more friends being interested in others than you being interesting. So my belief, my ego, the things that I have developed which made me survive got crushed. If I want to excel more, I have to crush the very things that made me survive when I was a child alone. Cannot share my thoughts. I do not want them to carry the burden that I have carried. It's very heavy. And the thing that I hate the most is being a child, because I was never really permitted to be one. I have to provide for things for myself alone, not asking for help because they would shame me. And when you cry, you get beaten. You can get angry because they feed you, which is their obligation for, for bringing us here, and shouldn't be reasons in order to make the child feel in debt. Lord, you know how hard I really try. Please don't make me break my mind. It is the only thing that I have. I guard my thoughts more than anything else. It is the most precious thing to me. I hate feeling vulnerable because it reminds me of the time when I was a child, showing emotions, showing excitement means that they will disrespect me, beat me, do harsh things. Yeah, but I still haven't seen anyone with the same who I can relate to. That is why I just choose to be selfless and not share these burdens to anyone. I just write because I know that this is very heavy and no one can carry it the way that I carry it. Because I don't want them to feel the things that I have felt. Please, Lord, help me in these times. Guide me. You're the only person that I can trust. Can trust anybody else, not even my parents. And people say that I have achieved this body because of genetics, because of luck. Little did they know that I worked my ass off. I studied, I learned this on YouTube by following a lot of influencers, by making a lot of mistakes, trial and errors, wrong decisions. Explaining it with every detail will only blow your mind because you have no idea what are the things that I have studied in order to see the big picture on how fitness really works. Now I'm studying women, psychology about women, and I think it is paying its dividends. I have been studying it for the past 3 years. Female nature, feminine, masculine dynamics, feminine and masculine energies. I think that is one of the unique things about me is I can find what the best sources are to learn because I have been doing it since the very beginning. Finding who are the best means that you can learn from the people who have the maximum results in life, which have proofs of their successes, meaning you can trust their judgments, you can just follow them. So yeah. Thank you very much, Lord. That has released a lot of tension on me. Yeah. Thank you very much, Lord. I will still do journaling. So yeah. It's been 18 minutes. Thank you. Thank you again.